Coming to you from Studio 703. A show made for students, by students. This is Bronco TV.
Hey Broncos, welcome to Bronco TV. I'm Fallon and Brayden? Brayden, where'd you go?
Homecoming. Yeah.
Homecoming has set our Broncos into spirit overdrive. You can feel the love in the air. Our homecoming court was hard at work making the skit as entertaining as possible.
Most exciting part is definitely getting involved with everything and letting everyone know that we're going to be the most spirited people out there in the school.
It's pretty exciting. I felt kind of isolated at first when I first came in, so to know that I'm accepted and that I got elected the homecoming princess thing, it feels cool.
I'm so excited for my first high school homecoming dance. I was totally unaware of being picked for homecoming court. It's amazing. It's an experience I'll never forget.
Bronco pride shone through with the amazing floats the students made. Our football team crushed it at the homecoming game. The energy was electric.
This is awesome, especially after a COVID year. Everybody's so hyped. I mean, look at the student section right now. Look at the time. It's just awesome. It's great to be here.
It is so amazing to see these kids' hard work come to life and all the events they put on and all the energy they put into it. I love seeing the student body reciprocate that and feed off of their energy. When the students participate and give us that energy back, we as a class and as the director of ASB, it makes us want to do more. So when you guys are participating in the spirit days and coming out for the lunch assemblies and doing all this stuff that we're putting out there and you guys are participating, it gives us the energy and momentum to keep going with that. We are back and ready for more.
Hey Broncos, it's Lucy with your ASB update. Thanks for coming to our Bronco Olympic-themed homecoming. We hope you had a blast and we look forward to the upcoming events. This Friday is an away football game at Mount Carmel and it's Hawaiian-themed, so let's outspirit the Red Sea. On October 22nd, it will be a home pink-out-themed game versus Vista. It is also our senior night and we cannot wait to celebrate the class of 2022. You can purchase this cool shirt anytime from Mish in room 801. The week of Halloween, which is the 26th, we are having a Spirit Week. On Tuesday, wear Crocs and socks. Wednesday, dress as a senior citizen or baby. Thursday, anything but the backpack day. And Friday, wear your Halloween costume. And don't forget to follow us at the RBHS Stable on Instagram.
Last month was Mental Health Awareness Month, and there are many clubs and organizations on campus that are working to spread awareness.
For example, Miss Bowers in the Bread Room and Divergent Minds are a great support system on campus for anybody who is struggling.
Hey Broncos, since September was National Suicide Prevention Month, here's a look into our mental health resources on campus.
Divergent Minds' position on campus is basically the safe space for mental health and talking about it, and our goal is to help raise awareness for it, get rid of the stigma, and overall just be a place where we can talk about what's going on in our brains.
I believe that mental health is important because I feel like that's sort of the baseline for all of us to be in a good internal space within ourselves in order to be prepared to just kind of deal with life in general.
I wanted to help others with their own mental well-being because of my own personal struggles with it. I just want to make sure everyone knows that they aren't alone.
There are many ways to connect with others and access help around the school.
I did a survey last year, a wellness survey, and I was just getting some data from that survey to drive some resources for students for this next year. So I worked with our Stable Connect class and we created a document that has specific links like anxiety, depression.
To anyone struggling with mental issues at home or at school, you're not alone. There's tons of kids who are feeling the exact same way, and just talking about it will help.
It takes a lot of bravery, a lot of strength to say, hey, I think I need some help, I need some guidance, maybe some direction, maybe some resources. It's a hard question to ask. But I think it's an important one, and it's important for students to know that asking for help is definitely a sign of strength.
We're deep into the fall season and teams are looking for playoff recognition and wins.
Our Bronco athletes are chasing big ambitions as their season comes to an end.
Girls golf is feeling positive as they approach important upcoming matches.
We played a little over half our season, so I think we played 12 or 13, maybe 14 matches. And we're playing good. We're playing good golf. So we're happy with where we're at right now. We hope to win Palomar League, and then hopefully we'll have a chance at CIF. But our primary goal is just to be playing well at the end of the season.
Cross-country runners are ready to finish off the season on a good note.
Our goal is always to try to qualify for the state meet. There's only 2 teams in our division that go to the state meet. Both teams are pretty young and trying to get established.
So far the season's been going pretty good. A lot of us have improved a lot. To prepare for this season, we've been training all the way since last track season. We only took a couple weeks off and just slowly building our mileage.
Girls tennis is striving to build team chemistry as new players come in.
This year is really different from the past actually because we have an entirely new team. So a lot of people are bumped up from JV and we're excited to have a lot of new faces on the team.
I think it's still important to have a good relationship with everybody on your team to make sure you can move around and play well with every single person that you're able to play with.
I want to thank Rancho Bernardo for this great honor. I want to thank Mr. Becker and...
What are you doing?
I'm practicing my acceptance speech for their Hall of Fame.
Why? We haven't even graduated yet.
My win is inevitable, so I might as well be prepared.
So the Hall of Fame has been kind of a passion for Coach Lazarek and I for probably 15 years, trying to figure out a way to recognize past students who've gone on after they've left RB to do incredible things in the world, and people who have contributed to the high school that aren't current students or were never students here.
We didn't have really anything systemic in place to do that. And one of the things that we had always, Jeff and I had always gone to, was to institute a Hall of Fame so that we could recognize really the greatness that's walked the halls here.
When we were first built, it was all about Poway and Mount Carmel, and then RB showed up. And then not long after that, it was Westview and Del Norte, and they're the shiny new things. And we're just kind of this middle of the road high school that people don't understand how much greatness comes out of this school. We may not be shiny and we may not have all the things the other schools have, but we do some amazing things here. And we want to recognize the people who've made those things happen.
These were the people that put down the bricks and the foundation and the scaffolding and allowed us to become Rancho Bernardo High School.
For example, Dawn Halfacre was inducted this year. She was an RB student, graduated in '97. After she graduated from West Point, she was deployed to Iraq, where she was severely wounded, earned a Bronze Star.
Anna Phillips from 2019 was a Fulbright Scholar and a finalist for the Rhodes Scholarship for her work in northern Uganda.
Eugene Amano, who played football here at RB, played 9 years in the NFL. Coach Blaylock, second winningest baseball coach in California high school history. We put him in because of all the amazing things that he's done. Coach Bros, not only as a 500-win basketball coach, but also as our athletic director.
Coach Jones from track and field. I mean, he's the greatest track and field coach probably in California history.
One of the couples that went in were the Dunn family. Mr. and Mrs. Dunn went in, and they've had 6 kids go through RB over the last 17 years, and they have been involved in athletics, in ASB. They're the founders, basically created the Parent Center on campus.
Bob Spicer, the voice of the Broncos. He laid the groundwork for you guys to have live football games.
Dick Mason in the first class and Shirley Black in this class, both in their early 90s or just getting ready to turn 90 when they were nominated and put in. To see them acknowledged by the student section specifically so well, I think that's just special.
When we talk about blue in, blue out, the brave, loyal, unrelenting, enthusiastic, that's not a football thing, that's a life thing. It needs to be recognized. It's part of our legacy, it's part of who we are, and it's an integral part of Bronco spirit and pride.
Well, that's all for now, Broncos.
We hope you enjoy this episode of Bronco TV.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Woo! We're deep into the fall season, and teams are looking for a home place. Good. Ryan, you can be harsh. You can get mad at us and say you're doing terrible. Thank you, Dom. That's the direction. Yeah.